Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video. And I have a couple messages that I want to get out right quick. You know, it's pretty short. One, I want to talk about reparations, and I want to share a little audio from this video right here from JJ's page. You know, Bobby Hemmett, he's touching on reparations, and I just want to say I agree with Bobby Hemmett when he says this in this audio, right? And then I'm gonna share some UFO, as they call it, footage, um some sightings, or a sighting that's been that was happening recently, I believe. So yeah, basically I just want to say that like I said before multiple times, money will never save us or liberate us. And y'all thinking that it'll help us, but it'll only lock us more into the system, and that's what they want. These beings, they use money to pacify us. They give us these stimulus checks, and the stimulus checks are only to stimulate the beings that give us the money. It only stimulates them. It doesn't stimulate us. Well, it actually does. Stimulates us and these beings who give us the money, because they needed to power their system. That's their source of power, money. And when the money system falls, they fall. That's their death. Also, I want to add, if you think about it, I think I already talked about it before, but you know how you walk into these stores and you hear these scanning, um, you know, when the register be scanning the products, that represents the heartbeat of the system. The moment we the moment the grid goes down and we're no longer able to scan these products that these cashiers are doing, when you hear that beep beep, you hearing that all throughout the day, because that's all we do. We buy stuff. And the moment the grid goes down and money ceases to exist, their heartbeat stops. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all hear this audio right quick. Reparations will not save us, and while we putting a price tag on our mental and physical slavery that our ancestors went through, and what we're currently going through.
That's one way they do it. Then again, on the other hand, I couldn't give a shit about you all getting some money. That's right. See what I'm saying? Damn some fucking reparations. Like I told you before. Is that what it all boiled down? You got kicked in the ass in slavery, your mama got raped, and that's all it boiled down to is $1 billion. So you can go to the mall.
So y'all heard that basically he said, if you didn't hear, he said our ancestors done got raped, beat, and etc. Mentally, physically, and we up here asking for $1 billion to basically, I guess, repair that. And you know, like Bob Hemmett said, that's not acceptable. That's not morally acceptable. So we put a price tag on what our ancestors went through and what we're going through. But that's pretty much it for that. Y'all get it. If you don't, I'm sorry. Now this other information, I got this from Kalai's page. I followed her because I saw him on her page. As you can see in the background right here, you see that little alien UFO ship. This is current footage that this lady from Florida, and like you see it right there, it's a UFO in the street, literally hovering in Florida. I think Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I don't know if that's an actual UFO ship. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna assume that's an alien ship, a so-called alien ship as we call it, right? And you know, it'd be a lot of stuff going on in Disney, you know, Florida. Being that, you know, they got the little castle, you know, Disney, the little castle and stuff like that. They always shooting stuff up in the sky, fireworks and stuff like that. You know, when we see these movies come on, you see the fireworks and you see the little dome that they shoot the little fireworks over. They got a dome over Disneyland where they begin the kids and stuff like that. So yeah, this is recent footage. And this woman, Siobhan Say What, you can see it right there. She's recording it, basically talking about how people up here just driving by, not seeing it, not even caring. And she's just in awe to the fact that nobody seems to care and they just ignoring it. So you just gonna keep on driving and you see a big ass ship in the sky. But yeah, it's over with. Them ships coming through them portals, like on that movie Endgame. And that's just one of them. That's just one of them. So just imagine a whole bunch more start showing up. It's already a lot of them showing up, but it isn't enough to shake the public. So so yeah, it isn't enough to shake the public. I'm surprised they didn't even delete her video. I'm glad they didn't. Hopefully somebody can save it before they delete it. But yeah, it's Endgame. And I'm guessing these beings are waiting for the right moment to strike. I'm guessing when the economic collapse happens, that's when they gonna step off them ships. Like the movie Black Adam that they recently dropped, which I have not seen, but Kalai gave some insight on it, saying that Black Adam had touched the ground, and that's the only. He said something about the only time Black Adam ever touched the ground is when he was needed to or something like that. I don't remember. Basically saying that this is the first time we ever walked. Like us walking on the ground and stuff like that, that's new to us. Cause you know, in the spiritual realm, we fly or we float or we soar. We don't walk. That's a primitive form of transportation, walking and talking with our mouths, which they programmed us to do. Cause you know, once upon a time we had telepathy. We didn't need to talk. We had telepathy. So talking is a primitive form of communication as well. It's caveman. Like when you're more advanced, you use telepathy to communicate. You don't need to move your lips. And then they got us so caught up in a spell to a point, this English, to a point where it's hard for us to even find words to use, which further proves that we're using this primitive way of communication, because we don't even know the certain words to use for how we're trying to express what we're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? But when you're using telepathy, you don't need any words that they give us. You know, so yeah, I'm guessing that's when they gonna step off them ships and we gonna see who they are. And also, Kalai was talking about how either him or Gina Maria was saying that these are not the bad ones, these are the good ones, because like I said before, or like I was thinking, what more bad can they do? They've already infected the kids through programming. They don't raped us, beat us, programmed us, got us lost in religion, got us lost in race, got us caught up in worldviews, got us eating fake food, and etc. So what more worse can they do? So I think these are the good guys that are coming, because the evil ones have already been here. you know. So the only if these ships that are showing up lately, if they're evil, the only more worse that they can do is just wipe us all out at one time.